and Tris trash. They're going they're going through pictures, and I guess they're getting a little nostalgic. Khloe scanned the pictures. I'm like, don't you have people to do that? But whatever.
I do.
Khloe says that she's not naive, that she um, is basically living in real sensitive times, whatever that means. Uh, Tristan is in the fresh stages of grieving. I'm grieving this still. Like, why is Tristan still there? Um, she wants to make sure that the boundaries are set and in place and that there's full transparency. Khloe asked about the status of Tristan's house. Tristan says that there's a bunch of construction, um, but he'll be moving out, so he says. Khloe says, "You're probably damaging the house just so you could stay here longer." I wouldn't even doubt it. He probably gave these people, these construction people, like a hiatus and be like, "Hey, come back in 3 months. All expenses paid. I'm trying to win this girl back."
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't either.
Khloe says that she loves her space and being alone. Love is not something you play with, whatever that means. Here we find out that Tristan has a job with ESPN and he works Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Khloe says that it's hard to be on live TV because of XYZ reasons. I don't even know. Let's get to the good stuff. I don't even care about this.
Oh, you're fast forwarding?
Yeah, I'm fast forwarding to all these things. Okay. So Tristan says that the sports environment is rough. It's cutthroat, competitive, a dog eat dog world. You do as you please. You're the man, bros before. I guess that's what he thought when he was with Khloe. I don't know. So he basically had to look within. I didn't know he had a heart, but he had to look within.
Okay.
And basically not care what people think. He doesn't want to seek validation from others anymore. And he doesn't want True or Prince to be embarrassed that he's their father. Why they? What happened to Tatum? And what happened to
Theo?
Theo. Tristan is reflectioning on meeting his person and hurting them, which is Khloe. Producer asks Khloe, "Is it hard for you to hear that you're his person?" Khloe says that Tristan said that she's his person before. That's not that she doesn't believe him, but she's heard it before. If I am your person, then why would you have treated me this way? And how many times? It wasn't like a one-time thing, which is very understandable. Like, Tristan is basically entering a new chapter in his life. It's always good to have a strong support system, which this really peeved me, but we'll talk about it later. Khloe says that they're not a family that's an eye for an eye, especially in times of need. That's when you rally together. Khloe wants her karma to always be great. Khloe says that the experience was traumatic and won't forget it. Basically, her relationship with Tristan. But she can be kind and mature, and she can basically co-parent. And she says that everyone has done dumb shit before, but just not on a public platform. And her goal is just basically to be a great co-parent.
So, was this family not an eye for an eye when they were dragging Jordan's name through the mud? I just don't understand how, we have such short memories when it comes to certain things,
Yeah.
It's like selective memories, basically. I, as a grown-up, sure, I can understand that, you want to have people around you to support you when you're going through something like a devastating loss. And on like the perspective of Khloe, I can also understand her just having a big heart and wanting to help. After all, that it's the father of her kids. I get that. But this rebrand that they're trying to do of Tristan T/4 Tris Trash Thompson is really sickening. Because at the end of the day, Like, so much of what they say, what they do, it's so public, right? And these things are going to be on the internet forever. You're sitting there saying, I don't want, my kids to like be embarrassed, blah, blah. Your kids are going to be embarrassed. Not once, not twice, three times that we know of. Like, they're gonna be embarrassed. You embarrassed their mother. Like, and I'm not even going into what
All the
poor
mothers.
Theo, yeah, and Prince may think. Like, it's ridiculous to me that they are trying so hard to rebrand him. And
Yeah,
Chloe, if you want to set boundaries, set them outside your house, girl. Like,
yeah.
there, there's no. You can have a big. You could have paid for his hotel room, girl. That that would have been a big heart move right there.
Money is not an obstacle for them. That's for sure.
It's not. So anyway, like you said earlier, we've said the same stuff already a bunch of times when it comes to this, when it comes to him. Clearly,
Yeah,
we're not fans of his, and I really I don't appreciate what they're doing to the fans with trying to like get everybody to be on board this new Tristan train. I
yeah.
don't care for it.
I just don't like, and I'm looking for the wording. So in the section one, he says it's always good to have family behind you to make everything better. He also said, let's
Like the
see.
support.
Yeah, Tristan is entering a new chapter in his life. It's always good to have a strong support system. It just seems like he has nobody and he's leaning on them now.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
it's just still all about Tristan.
yeah.
Like, oh, I have this support system and I thank you guys and you guys are there for me and
Hmm.
da 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 da. It's all
Yeah.
about him still.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
he's infuriating.
Like with 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 the anecdote that Kim was giving, oh, he stood up for us and he stepped in and he goes to the games and takes Saint to dinner. When's the last time he took Prince to dinner? Don't they live in the same city? Has he ever met
When was
Theo?
the first or last time he saw Theo?
I don't think he's met the boy. So
And that's
like it's they're living in a bubble,
yeah,
right? Obviously we talked about them being very unrelatable, a lot of things in their life, we could
yeah,
never relate to. But I feel like this is like on a whole nother level. Like this is like an extreme bubble. Because very clearly we know of two women, two, who don't have the same experience that you have. And while it's great that he can be a great father to True and to Tatum, like nobody's saying that he shouldn't be a great father to those two kids. That's great. But it's hard to really believe this rebrand that they're trying to give when it is publicly known that he wanted zero to do with his other son, Theo, and that he's had almost zero interaction with his oldest son based on different information that's been provided, including today by the boy's aunt. So it's like hard to really say, you know what? I could believe this rehabilitation of Tristan. Sure, okay. No, like it's really not. At which point will it ever be okay for Chloe to move on? Can you imagine the day she brings somebody home? The way in which her family will probably still bring up Tristan, will probably still have Tristan at the parties the same way they did Scott.
yeah.
It will like literally make it difficult. And I really believe, not to bring somebody who has nothing to do with it, but Courtney, I really believe Courtney being with Travis and her family to the side is the best thing she could do for herself. I wish Chloe could do the same thing, but there's no way that girl's doing that. So this is just going to continue. It's one big cycle.
Yeah. This is a sad cycle.
It really is. It
I don't
really
know.
is.
I had another thought, but I kind of forgot it. So
My bad.
I don't know. Tristan, he's pretty infuriating. Let me see. Let me read these notes real quick.
Yeah. It's bad, pretty bad.
Oh no, but you said it perfectly. He sucks. Oh, I remember now. So, with this hard launch of Tristan is God's gift to earth kind of thing. Great parent, great parent. Kim said, he's been there for saints and picks him up and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Why couldn't Kim just be like, he supported me in a lot of ways when I needed help.
Right, right.
Leave it at that. Because I mean, I'll just put myself in, like, let's say, Princess shoes. Uh, and then I hear that in the future, I'll be like, damn, he was there for somebody that wasn't his kid, but I was here and he never showed up.
Yeah,
Like, how hurtful that is as a, that your dad is doing something for somebody else and
yeah.
not for me.
So it's like you're worried about them being embarrassed by something you said or did or whatever, but you're not worried about them being traumatized by your behavior, by your lack of fathering, by like
That
that
sense of
nature.
abandonment that
Yeah,
they feel.
like your concern is selfish. Oh, they're gonna be embarrassed of me. Like you're not concerned of the mental, emotional damage that you're doing to these kids the same way you weren't concerned about the mental and emotional damage you did to Khloe.
And now she's your person. I mean, I'm all about forgiving, but he tried her one too many times, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Relationships are complicated.
yeah,
That's besides the point. If she wants to get back with him, cool.
right.
But for me, I think he tried her one too many times.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Period. End of sentence. He's whack. He needs to go somewhere. I don't know, somewhere remote in Nebraska.
Yeah,
Like, how is he basically filling Kanye shoes?
I know.
That's also another thing. I'm like, okay, so Kim, are you alluding that, or trying to say that Kanye's a bad dad, a poor dad, or what's the word? Give me a good
Like
adjective.
absentee dad.
An absentee dad, like a dad that's not there for his kids. Because as far as I know from the internet, he's in Italy right now, despite of him being doing his Kanye thing. He's
Right,
over there trying to record an album. So
right.
the agreement was that Kim was going to have the kids. And then when the album is over, they would resume whatever custody agreement that they had.
Yeah,
That's what the internets are saying. So if I'm just listening to that, now Kanye never shows up.
yeah.
I don't know. I
It
don't know.
it
Maybe he does and maybe he does. But I'm just trying to point out things.
it's just it's wrong on so many levels. Like,
Hmm.
but yeah, I'm just interested to know what people are gonna say. Like, they agree with us or y'all think we're being dramatic. Of course we're being dramatic, but that's not the point. Anyway.
What do we
Yeah.
think about this Tristan rebrand? I hope you guys are siding with us because he really ain't ish. Exclamation mark.
Trash.
Exclamation mark. Trash. Tris trash. He has the permanent emoji. Like when you go to a dictionary, those old school dictionaries, like, and you have to flip the pages and they might have a picture and they have a trash can. Tristan is in it. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're growing our community and we're so excited. So your friends could be our friends and we could all be friends and just have fun and chit chat and laugh and try people because that's what we love to do. We also have social media, which Deal tell you about.
We're on TikTok and Instagram at Hear Me Out DNE. So make sure you guys follow, like, share, comment. It's always a good time.
All right, we'll see you next time for the next episode. Peace out.
Bye.
Woo.
Why are you so weird?
Bye.
Guys.